Doctors, what's the biggest case of faking it you've ever seen? I'm a doctor at City General, and 3 months ago this guy Kevin came in after what he said was a terrible accident at his construction job. Claimed he fell off some scaffolding and couldn't feel or move his legs at all. The guy was sobbing, telling everyone how his life was ruined forever. Thing is, his MRI and CT scans looked totally normal. No spinal cord damage, no fractures, nothing that would cause paralysis. But Kevin kept insisting he couldn't move anything below his waist. Every time we tried to test his reflexes, he'd scream like we were torturing him. Kevin rolled around the hospital in his wheelchair, and honestly, he was pretty convincing. His girlfriend would visit every day, crying about their future together. He started this whole social media campaign about workplace safety, posted videos of himself talking about his new reality as a disabled person. The local news even did a story on him. Meanwhile, his lawyer was going after his construction company for $4 million. Kevin claimed they didn't follow safety protocols, didn't provide proper equipment, the whole thing. The company was scrambling because they couldn't prove Kevin was lying either. But I started noticing weird stuff. Like when someone's really paralyzed, their leg muscles start wasting away pretty quickly. Kevin's legs looked perfectly normal, even after weeks of supposedly not moving them. Also, real paralyzed patients get these pressure sores from sitting all the time. Kevin didn't have a single one. I tried explaining this to my supervisor, but everyone was scared of a lawsuit. Kevin had become this local hero, this symbol of workers getting screwed over by big companies. Nobody wanted to be the doctor who accused the poor paralyzed guy of lying. Then one Tuesday night around 11, I was finishing up some paperwork when I heard this commotion in the hallway. Some new janitor was struggling with this massive industrial mop bucket, the kind that weighs like 200 pounds when it's full. The wheels were stuck or something. Kevin's wheelchair was parked right outside his room, empty. I figured he was in the bathroom or something, but then I heard someone say, "Here, let me help you with that." I looked around the corner, and there's Kevin, standing up, completely normal. He grabbed one end of the mop bucket and helped the janitor lift it over whatever was blocking the wheel. Then he actually jogged a few steps to grab some paper towels that had fallen on the floor. I just stood there watching, trying to process what I was seeing. This guy who'd been paralyzed for 3 months was moving around like a perfectly healthy person. No hesitation, no weakness, nothing. Instead of confronting him right there, I went straight to security and got copies of the hallway cameras. Sure enough, there it was. Kevin getting up, walking around, helping the janitor, even doing this little stretch where he bent over to touch his toes. The next morning, I told Kevin we needed to do some new tests. Made up some story about a cutting-edge procedure that might help restore feeling to his legs. Said it required general anesthesia and some invasive monitoring. Kevin freaked out. Started saying he didn't want anything too invasive, that maybe he should get a second opinion first. Real paralyzed patients would jump at any chance to walk again, but Kevin was suddenly making excuses. That's when I showed him the security footage on my tablet. His face went completely white. He tried to claim it wasn't him, that the video was somehow fake, but he knew he was caught. Finally, he broke down and admitted everything. Said he'd been planning it for months after his company passed him over for a promotion. He'd watched YouTube videos of real paralyzed people to learn how to fake the symptoms. Even practiced at home, timing how long he could hold still during reflex tests. The whole thing unraveled fast after that. His construction company dropped their settlement offer immediately. Kevin got arrested for insurance fraud and filing a false police report. His girlfriend left him, his social media followers turned on him, and the local news did another story about what a scumbag he was. Last I heard, he's looking at 5 years in prison and has to pay back all the medical costs from his fake treatment.